thoughts are electrifying. He is none other than Dr. A.P. Jayaraman, who has stood by us from the year Acharya Devo Bhava was conceptualized. Dr. A.P. Jayaraman is a nuclear engineering scientist for 40 years in the Department of Atomic Energy and a passionate science communicator for the last 55 years in People's Science Movement. He's an author of over 20 books, writer of over 5,000 articles, and an orator with over 50,000 discourse hours to his credit. Widely traveled across the globe for professional assignments, he's also the chairman for National Center for Science Communicators as the president of STEAM Academy. He has a PhD in science, a PG diploma in material management, and a diploma in engineering. May I now request, sir, to set the context for day one of Acharya Devo Bhava Global Educators Conclave. Over to you, Jayaraman, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Sudha, for those fine words. It is always pleasant to hear compliments, pleasanter still when it comes from an Acharya. So, greetings and salutations to all Acharyas and learners. As I refresh my memory with the previous events, where I have been a small atom in this mega molecule, which you have been creating for the last 3 years. It was a historic journey with you, holding hands with you. I'm a convener. I am a convener of this conclave, and my business is to convene. And to convene is the simplest business. All that you have to do is to put a meeting, to prepare a meeting of the minds. I tried my best to bring the best minds of contemporary thought leaders globally, and they're all here. Fine. And if there is any imperfection or aberration, I'm responsible for it. But it is Director Dr. Jyoti Reddy and her immaculate team which has brought about this event. All the faults I own up, and all that has been done is by them. Just a quick look back, which has been done by others. The first one, 2019, Acharya Devo Bhava, 1 ADB 1. We put the psychology and culture of respectability of teachers on the forefront. Respectability and the culture of respectability and the psychology is an aspect which is still under the microscope among scholars. We had, in the first conference, we had the Navaratna concept of teachers, the 9 areas through which teachers converged their abilities to show the respectability factor which society has assigned to them. That has been very well driven. I'm not going into the details. Accountability, encouragement, expectations, guidance, hope, relationship, sensitivity, understanding, and unity. These were the 9 parameters. They coherently synergized, and respectability was brought in the first conference. As a logical and natural extension of the first one, we went into celebration of that. Because we celebrate because we have created that.
I won't send there.
Now we move to the third one. This is particularly important for me because leadership is in the anvil. Now, when we look at leadership, and leadership when distance learning and distance teaching are equally difficult, is extremely important. If we look at the paradigms of management, both at the educational level and in the business world, we are trying to have a fusion between the two. If you look at a strictly managed leadership point of view or stewardship point of view from the educational scenario, we find the 5 mindsets which is the International Baccalaureate is trying to propagate. I'm extremely delighted to know that the Sri Group has started this year an International Baccalaureate program. For a moment, I'm tempted to go to Gardner's 5 mindsets. The disciplined mindset shown by Sir C.V. Raman, the synthetic mindset shown by Mendeleev, the creative mindset shown by Albert Einstein, the respectful mindset shown by Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, and the ethical mindset shown by modern philosophers of science, particularly by Michael from Harvard University. Those are the 5 mindsets which are required for 21st century navigation. And the International Baccalaureate system produces teachers not only leaders and teachers, but also leaders among the learners. That's the mindset they are trying to do, and the refinement of that will definitely stand us in good stead. But to prepare ourselves for leadership, we should also look at the management paradigms coming from, say, Harvard School. We have great thought leaders who classify the leaders as pioneers, as integrators, as guardians, and also as drivers in the driving seat, which we mentioned a short while ago. So we have 4 paradigms from International Baccalaureate, and we have 4 paradigms from the world of business, which we call the Deloitte model of management. Marrying these two, Gardiner and Deloitte, that will be a delight. And the exercise here the next 2 days will be look at the attractions of this marriage and wedding and fusion between Deloitte business model of leadership and the disciplined mindset of the International Baccalaureate, which is in the evolutionary phase. So I'm extremely happy to be part of this system and to learn and to listen to the great thought leaders of our time. They are here. So with these very few words, I stop here and we proceed further.
Thank you so much, Jayaraman, sir. It's indeed a privilege for me to be the co-convener of this prestigious conclave along with you. I look forward to the learning in these 2 days.